What's up, everybody? This is stream 2021 22 Snorlax hunt. Yes, we're gonna do it yet again. Let's go. I'm wearing the color to match Snorlax today, just because I want all the luck in my favor. So we're jumping right in. Let's get it. Happy Tuesday, everybody. 7,115. Insane. That's freaking insane. We're getting close to ghastly numbers right there. Let's go. Hopefully today's a lucky day. I'm kind of been like super motivated to get Snorlax. Just yesterday, my homie Dark from the chat, he got a shiny Ekans by mistake. He purchased a snake by mistake in the game corner, and it ended up being shiny. So that's what's up. So I've been like super motivated. I'm like, yo, everybody's getting a shiny. I gotta be next, man. I gotta. So yeah, 3 hours today and a bonus. All my bonuses this week will be for Snorlax, just to get the best chances of getting a shiny Snorlax. So gotta do my freckles. Get out of that menu. Place. Oh, I think I know what's going on. There you go. Let's go. Let me put this up a little bit. Alright. It's been raining pretty bad over here. All yesterday, it was raining the whole day. Pretty much. After stream, that's when it started raining. And like almost immediately after streaming. And so it's been kind of rainy and nasty over here in Florida. It's been alright though. It's kind of like relaxing when it rains. You could actually just, for me, it's very soothing. Like you're hearing the rain and you can just like read a book, listen to music, you know, like relax. When it rains, I kind of feel safe, to be honest. I don't know why, but it feels good. That's probably kind of like the positive side for like it raining all the time here in Florida, that you can go outside, you can do things, you know, like outdoor things, because it's raining obviously, but you get to relax though and just stay at home and feel cozy, and yeah, it's nice. So today we should be reaching like 3,400. I'm gonna have to look up the video for the exact number. I'm gonna look it up right now from what I found the shiny Ghastly with. I gotta open up the tubes. The tubes. I gotta open the tubes. Videos. So, oh, actually wasn't 7,400. I'm mistaken. It was actually 7,060. I passed Shiny Ghastly. I passed Shiny Ghastly. What the hell? I thought I could have sworn that it was 7,400 that I found a Shiny Ghastly in, but I passed. Shiny Ghastly numbers. What in the world? Lord. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, to be honest. Feels a little sad. I kind of had like a good feeling that I was gonna find it beforehand, but it is what it is. Don't you forget about me. No, 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 no. Don't you forget about me. Yeah, so today I woke up kind of tired, but I ended up doing a lot of things still. So, and I feel a lot better now. I kind of worked out. I worked out yesterday, but today I did like other workouts. Today I did 100 sit-ups and I did some pull-ups. I actually forgot to stretch. I kind of told myself, hey, you gotta stretch too today, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, for sure. And I completely let myself down, but it's all good. I can do it after streaming. But I gotta stretch. I think stretching every day helps a lot. Also, when I do pull-ups, I tend to just hold my body weight. They say that's good for like your back and all that stuff, so I'm doing all different types of things. Yeah, and I'm getting like little bugs since it's raining. But yeah, it's raining over here, so like the weather is like perfect for bugs in Florida. Gets kind of gross, but it feels comfy when it rains, so that's what's up. Come on, shiny Snorlax. Attempt 7,129. Nope. Hopefully it happens this week. I'm gonna just focus on getting, encounters for Snorlax. Usually in the end of the stream, I kind of switch games. And I do like a little bonus, and I try to see if I can get another shiny Pokemon with few attempts. But now I'm just trying to get extra encounters with Snorlax, just in case. Yeah, like the last Pokemon I got was a Ghastly, and I actually got him at encounter 7,060, so I did surpass that number for Snorlax right now. And I got him like in 18 streams of me streaming, and right now we're in stream 22, so for Snorlax, so he's broken the record for my shiny hunting. Surprise. I kind of had a good feeling. I thought I was gonna find shiny Snorlax quicker, but that's how it goes. That's the fun of shiny hunting for Pokemon. You never know when's it gonna show up. Yo, Dark. Yo, congrats, my friend. You saved the Ekans, right? Because I think you said on Discord that you had to kind of grind for money again, just to keep the Ekans, right? Yep, nice, bro. That's so sick. I would have done the same, honestly. It's like, it's not that bad. Like, if you just have to grind for money just to keep a shiny Pokemon, that's what's up, especially in that game. But how's your day going, bro? What's up? What you up to? I was just talking about you in the start of the stream. I was just like, my homie caught a shiny, so I'm gonna be on this. To be honest, I felt like restarting. Oh no, dude. But then I thought that I was kind of thinking of getting it anyways. Hunting Dratini. No, that's sick, man. Keep it, yo. I'm glad you kept it, because Ekans is pretty sick. Like, and then you don't have to worry about him in the future. Like, you got a shiny Ekans. And then you can get a shiny Arbok when you evolve them, so. But that's crazy. What nature did you get him with? No clue. You should check it out. It might be a really good nature. Okay. It's all good. You could have a really good Ekans too, you know? The cool thing is, if you had, I don't know if you do, but if you have like a GB operator. Well, actually, they're playing on the DS game, so never mind. There is a way to kind of put the DS save file onto like a hacked 3DS or something, and then you put that file onto the computer, and then you could open up Pokéhex, and there you can see the actual IVs and everything. Too busy getting back to the grind. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, pretty much any Pokemon you catch, if you can like plug it into the computer and like open it up with Pokéhex, it shows you all the like secret stats that you can't see in the game, which is sick. So oh man. Yeah, I'm just gonna completely focus on getting as many encounters as I can. And hopefully, you know, shiny Snorlax appears. DJ, what's up, my boy? How's your day going, man? I had the weirdest dream last night, like some freaking terrifying dream. Basically, I was with like some homies and we're playing video games and stuff. And then there's like pretty much a giant UFO that was in the sky. And then body parts started coming from the sky to the ground. And pretty much we're all terrified. We didn't know what to do. So we ended up like leaving the house and trying to go somewhere else when it was daytime. Then that UFO, pretty much it disguised itself like as clouds, but you can see the shape of it, so you know it's like abnormal and stuff. And then after that, it kind of like transformed into like the scenery of the woods. Yeah, you need a break from shiny hunting, I'm telling you. And then it transformed into the forest, right? It kind of disguised himself. My homie went into the forest, and it was kind of like a trap. And so pretty much he went in there and he got sucked in. And all you can see, like we tried to help him, we ran over there. All you can see is like he got sucked in. The only thing you can see is his eye popping out of the ground. And then we started tearing apart like the floor. That pretty much turned to skin. And we saved him. But it was like some nightmare, crazy nightmare stuff. But yeah, Not too worried about the numbers. I mean, if I want a general stat read, I can talk to the guy at the Battle Frontier, whatever it's called. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't even know that. That's dope. So he pretty much tells you and stuff. That's so sick. Yeah, like it was so weird. It was like kind of a scary dream, but at the same time, like it wasn't like I wasn't super frightened, you know? Because usually if I really have a bad dream where I'm really scared, I wake up and my heart's beating fast. But this one, I was just like, you know, what can you do? It's just UFOs. It's just my friend getting sucked into the ground, you know? It happens. That's life. Yeah, I woke up and it was just like, oh, that's interesting. What a crazy dream. Yeah, it tells you, okay, tells you whichever ones are either bad, decent, or good, or best. And then you can kind of like, because I know in other games you can give your, you can collect bottle caps and pretty much, I don't know if that's just Sword and Shield or whatever. And you can like train their like EVs or whatever. I don't know if that's possible in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It kind of sounds like it. That's pretty sick, man. It makes me want to play Soul Silver. I think it started in Sun and Moon. Oh, nice. Yo. Sick. You see, I haven't played a full game of Sun and Moon. So that's why I have no information about that. That's sick. That's pretty cool. So you don't have to go through the trouble of like having a hack 3DS and downloading the program and you know, taking out your save file from the game, putting it in your computer and putting it all back. So that's pretty good at least. But there are ways to do it. I've seen it. Beep, 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 beep. We're chilling, bro. We're chilling now, so I had to turn on the sign. It's chill mode. I actually charged the batteries because I used it for like 3 streams, that little light, and it completely, like, it was gone, bro. Which is not bad, like 9 hours. So it's gone, but I charged it. I got new you know, chargeable batteries from Amazon, so now we chilling, bro. It's supercharged. So Pokemon Day is this Thursday, and I don't know what to do. I kind of want to do something different. I want to do something like interesting, special for that day. If you have any ideas, bro, you can let me know, but I don't know whether to like do a specific shiny hunt or something. I don't know, man. I really don't know what to do, but it's Pokemon Day, so I want to make it like do something different, you know. It's a random shiny already, so the stats are the least of my worries. The only time I worry about the stats is if I can control them, like when I come for shiny. Okay, when you can like manipulate it, pretty much. Yeah, but you never know, man. Like, that's another good surprise, though. That's kind of what I like to check too immediately. Is like once you get a shiny, you never know. You hit kind of like the lottery, and you got like a shiny with like really good nature for that exact Pokemon, and you know, it kind of like makes it worth it to just keep in your team or whatever if it's a really good Pokemon with a good nature and so on and so forth. But I kind of get you. It's all good. I ask you guys like pretty much. I feel kind of like shit because I be asking you guys so many questions and you have to type it in. Versus me, I just have to like answer here. I don't have to do the typing. You guys have to do the typing. It sucks. I'm sorry for asking a million questions off the bat, and you're here just like, oh, okay, another question. Oh, he's still asking me questions. Let me keep typing. Like, damn, dude. One at a time. My bad, bro. I do understand. Yo, Hoodie. That's what's up, man. Welcome. How's your day going, bro? Hopefully today's the day, man. By the way, I did surpass my Ghastly numbers of encounters with Snorlax. I got shiny Ghastly at 7,060. So I've been surpassing by almost 100 already. Check the Ekans and it has boost in defense and minus special defense. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Most of his attacks are kind of just physical, right? I don't think he does special attacks. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that's actually a really good nature for him. It's not the best nature, but that's a really good nature. There you go, man. You didn't get a bad Ekans. That's what's up. That's actually pretty solid, you know. He'll be good for like you know, poisoning people and stuff like that. Ekans, I don't mind Ekans. He's pretty cool. I never had him in like a party specifically for me in any Pokemon games, but he's pretty cool. Best stat is attack, so I'll check the IVs later to see if it's worth training with SP. Alright, cool. We'll see. Do you have kind of like a pretty much a team in mind that you're trying to put together in hard gold right now? I think once I get shiny Snorlax, I'll probably put him in Soul Silver. You know, and I won't, he's still gonna be in my Fire Red because I'm gonna save the actual ROM save file onto my computer. So that's kind of what I want to do. I want to transfer my Pokemon but still have that save file, so it seems like I never transferred any Pokemon. Now I'm done with the game. This is just bonus. Okay, yeah, for sure. With all the shiny Pokemon you've caught, I understand. It sucks you can't make like a new save file in the same cartridge. You know, it sucks you can't make a new save file and transfer the Pokemon you've caught that are really special to that new save file and kind of just start a new story. New game plus. It would have been sick. Right now, like, I'm staring at my monitor, but my actual OBS is kind of shrunken. It's kind of small. So I'm watching a very small picture of me trying to like shiny hunt Snorlax, but it's actually small enough where it looks really nice. So I'm feeling it. Like everything looks nice, the colors. It's just very small on the screen. I don't have like a big, you know, a big image of myself on the screen, and the game is very small. If I wanted to, I can start Japan Hard Gold or one of my Soul Silver games. True. True. You have that possibility because you're fortunate and you have multiple copies of that game, so that's what's up. You can restart. Yeah, and you just transfer those Pokemon and you're good. You don't really lose anything. That's pretty cool, man. I wish I had 2-3 copies of that game, bro. That would be so sick. Yeah, Snorlax looks really good in Hard Gold and Soul Silver, by the way. I have him in my party for Soul Silver. He's not shiny, but the way he looks way better, like, than this picture. You know, this picture is not too bad. It's not really bad compared to other ones, but like, his sprite looks really good in the game. In Hard Gold, Soul Silver, like, they kind of did a good job, like the artists. It would be sick to get a shiny in Soul Silver. But I think I just might transfer him from my game. Unless I want to put myself through torture. I don't know. It all depends, bro. Unless I want to go through all this. Hoodie sent me a picture of him playing Fire Red. And he was coming from the left side of Snorlax. But he ended up going all the way around. And he sent me a picture. You saw it. You saw it on Discord. And like legit, it made me kind of get a little PTSD. I'm like, wait, what's going on? But yeah, like, this is not that bad, but actually this is the longest shiny hunt that I've done. It broke the record. So I thought I was at like the encounter when I caught like a shiny Ghastly. I thought it was like 7,400, but it was 7,060. So this is my longest shiny hunt so far, and it hasn't stopped yet. So hopefully the next one I get a break. The universe just throws me a shiny, you know, throws me a bone, and I'm like, thank you, universe. I'm just hoping it doesn't get to like the 15,000s, because yet again I am just letting my face grow hair uncontrollably, and I'm not fixing anything. I'm not doing anything. No razor has touched my face. So it would be sick though. It would be funny as hell if like a couple months pass and I just have a big homeless beard. I'm like, dude, I did it to myself. I'm making these challenges that nobody asked me to do. So the only person I can blame is myself. Locked in, let's go. I wish I can do 2 shiny hunts at a time. It can be 2 different games. But there's no way for me to do it unless I do an emulation, and that kind of doesn't feel good. Like even if I catch a shiny Pokemon in like a emulator game, it doesn't feel good to me. I don't really care about it. And it happened before when I was playing a Switch emulation before it was illegal to use Yuzu. If you guys ever use Yuzu on your computers, it's a Switch emulator. And basically I was playing, I think, Diamond on it, and the game looks so beautiful on the computer, by the way. And I caught a shiny Chimchar, and I couldn't believe my eyes because I was just doing a playthrough of the game, and I just got it. But I was very happy. It was very sick, but at the same time, like afterwards, I didn't care, and I kind of like deleted everything already. So, but yeah, shiny Chimchar kind of like has the color of the Hot Cheetos, Chester Hot Cheetos. It's pretty sick. Boom, 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 boom. Is Snorlax shiny hunt? What's going on? I definitely looked that up before I started the hunt, by the way. I'm like, make sure it's not shiny hunt before I'm shiny hunting for a Pokemon that's not possible, that I'm never gonna get. But yeah, it's like, hopefully I'm fine with it, you know, it like lasting a while for me to get it, but just don't want it to get to like the 15Ks and stuff like that, because that's a grind, dude. But if that's my path in life, I shall walk the path, and it's all good. My poor Game Boy Advance. It's going through the torture, man. Like pressing these buttons so much. Like I'm pretty sure this is not gonna feel so fresh anymore if I keep shiny hunting with this. I kind of told myself that I should just use the controller instead, because I can use a GameCube controller and everything's good. But there's something about using the actual, you know, system to control the game. It feels good. But my poor Game Boy Advance. Oh, it's all good. I had to step away for a while, but like I was saying, the Pokemon in my Heart Gold is only a team of 6, so I can easily restart it if wanted, but might still need to check with legendary Pokemon I can still capture, and maybe shiny hunt. Might need to hunt Lugia. True, definitely. That's a smart decision to do before you restart the game, you know. You gotta actually all the way over there to be able to do that. And if you just start a game just for the heck of it, it's definitely not gonna be worth it. But yeah. Yeah, for I'm playing Silver, I'm playing Gold on my Game Boy Color, and I'm trying to get the shiny legendaries, and then for Crystal, I'm trying to get the shiny starter. Because I just started a playthrough, and I didn't get the shiny starters for Gold or Silver. I just wanted kind of to focus on the legendary Pokemon, and then for Crystal, I can get my shiny starter. Because it just won't make sense to I mean, it could make sense to get a shiny starter each different one in each game, but it takes work, and I just wanted to kind of play gold and silver because I never played it in my life until not so long ago when I did get the copy, so that's pretty dope, you know. I just wanted to get in the game. I can still hunt all the starters in Crystal and just put him in those games if I wanted to, but doesn't really make sense because they look the best in Crystal. So any shiny Pokemon looks better on Crystal than Gold or Silver, so. Yeah, I was pretty much saying before that my poor Game Boy Advance, because I'm using this to control the game. I'm using this to control the game, but since I'm just button mashing, it's not gonna feel so fresh, bro, when I'm just trying to play it on the side. So I could play with the GameCube controller, which would be smarter, but it feels way better using this, you know? So it's kind of like, it sucks. The directional pad on a GameCube controller is ass. It sucks so bad. And you can do miss inputs. So you can mess up your like shiny hunt easily. So that's another reason. I don't want to risk anything. Even like the new Smash Bros. GameCube controller that they released for the Switch, even that directional pad sucks, bro. It's like you go this way and you can go up by mistake. It's like, it sucks. And I got like actual old GameCube controllers. It's the exact same thing. They didn't like upgrade it or anything, so. That's the only bad thing. So if you play like fighters on a GameCube, it's just the worst thing ever. I think when I first modded my GameCube, I was trying to unlock all the characters in Smash Bros. Again on Melee. And I was on the process of doing that, and then I just completely stopped and I started playing Pokemon more. But I need to get back on that. I think the last Pokemon I unlocked was Mewtwo. I kind of just left my GameCube on with the game on in battle with like 4 controllers connected, and I just left it on overnight because depending the number of controllers you have connected to the system, it kind of brings down the time of how long you have to be in battle for to unlock that certain Pokemon Mewtwo. So if you have like 1 controller, I think it takes like 20 hours or something. If you have 4 controllers, it takes like 4 or 5 hours. So pretty much I was doing that. The first night I left my game on, my girl woke up and she's like, oh, he left his system on, and she turned it off. So I had to do it again, and she's like, oh, I was like, no babe, and I kind of woke up too when she was kind of lurking on like my GameCube. I'm like, wait, it was too late. I tried to stop her, and then she's like, oh, you're trying to leave that on? I'm like, yeah, I was trying to leave it on purpose. But I'm like, it's all good. I can do it again tomorrow. It's fine. But yeah, that was the last Pokemon I mean, the last character I unlocked in the game. But to unlock like every other character in Smash Bros. Melee, you have to do these little like challenges and go down the list and it's kind of a pain in the butt. It's doable, but it's not that easy. So if you're good at the game, of course it's easy, you know. But yeah, I can like straight up play Smash Bros on like right now if I wanted to, but priorities. I think once I catch shiny Snorlax, it's gonna be way more, you know, relaxing. I'm gonna be able to kind of play other games if my computer can handle it, if my internet can handle it. I can be able to play other games on stream. But right now I'm just like so focused, I don't want to kind of do anything. I'm kind of even thinking about like, instead of Fortnite Fridays, I just want to shiny hunt Snorlax. But we'll see, you know. It's good to take like a little break, even though it takes long, you know. It's like, you still can't rush it. You can rush the magical process of catching shinies. Almost 7,200 Snorlaxes. Insane. We're about to get to 8,000, and that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I may switch controls just so I don't destroy my Game Boy Advance, because this one's kind of nice too. I actually put like a backlit screen and everything. The shell, I'm not really crazy about the shell or the hardware, because you know, third-party people who sell these customizable shells, they look nice, but at the same time they're not like, the quality's not there, and I'm pretty sure the Nintendo actual shell is gonna last way longer than these brand new third-party customizable shells and stuff. So, but it is kind of nice. It has a backlit screen. Like, I still, the most important thing, I don't want to like mess up the buttons, and then they're just flat, and every time you press them it's just like garbage. So even though the directional pad on a GameCube controller is not so good, I may just switch up just to save the longevity of my Game Boy Advance. I was watching some shiny hunting vids, and I hate when people say I wasn't expecting to get it. And I think to myself, when do you ever expect to get a shiny? Exactly. I mean, if it's a surprise shiny, of course, you know, but if you are hunting a Pokemon, you know, you can never predict when you're gonna get it, so I kind of get what you mean. I think I even said it when I got shiny Ghastly. I think I even said the same thing. I'm like, I didn't expect this today. I don't know, you just can't help it. I think those are the things that just come out of your mouth when a shiny appears, you know. But I think I legit said it for the shiny Ghastly. You know, you're under all that like excitement. You just caught a shiny Pokemon, you're just freaking out. But I mean, kind of like, if you, I could kind of see why people say it. Indy, what's up, man? Jesus, you're almost at odds. Yes, I know, man. I know. It continues, bro. I'm just stuck here. I'm stuck in purgatory. No, I'm just kidding. That's extreme. No, but yeah, like I was saying, it does make sense if you're like very focused in conversations and you're not even, you're kind of just on autopilot and you're just kind of just resetting the game, whatever. I can understand why people say that, you know. You're just more focused on the conversation than, but I don't know. It's true. Indy, did you see that new Sonic game? It's like a Sonic racing game. I saw the commercial for it, like, or the advertisement for it, like, yesterday, and I'm just like, Indy. That's what I thought. I'm like, Indy loves Sonic. There's, like, a new racing game for, like, Sonic, and it looks pretty dope. Watch me say the same thing again once I get a shiny Snorlax. I wasn't expecting this. Oh my gosh. A shiny Snorlax. What a surprise. You know what's one thing I wish I can like keep track of is the gender of Snorlax. I want to know whether I'm getting more females or more males in the encounters, you know what I'm saying? That would be pretty cool to know. I don't know what are the odds. I'm about to look it up actually. What are the odds of getting a male and a female on Snorlax? So, oh snap. Fire red are quite low, approximately. Hold up, I gotta like. Currently, approximately 12.5% to obtain a female Snorlax. You can breed Snorlax with a Diddle. So, the female is actually more rare than the male for Snorlax in this game. That's good to know. So if I get a female, that's actually kind of a good thing. You said 25%? Yo, Google just... Microsoft, engine search gave me wrong information, probably. It says 12, but I'm pretty sure it's higher because I did see a lot of females. It's not that rare, right? Might be 12%. Yeah. Because I feel like I did see a lot of females. It wasn't like a rare thing. But I don't know. It's good to check multiple sources and not just rely on one source, you know, because not everybody's right on the internet. You gotta search. There are like, you know, promising websites like Cerebi that their information is pretty like accurate and stuff. I know very few Pokemon have that 12% or so. Yeah, right? I'm kind of hoping for a male Snorlax, but if I get a rare female, I'll take it. Shoot, that'll be sick. Snorlax is one of those. There's more men. Snorlax men. Yeah, now I'm just seeing male genders, so it might be true. But I wish I could have like kept track on that too, somehow, some way. And just put like a number on the screen and just put, okay, I've seen this many males and I've seen this many females Snorlaxes. That would be kind of cool for the future. Keep track on like all that information. Oh, female. Female. You see that it popped up. So if it was 12%, I don't feel like it would have popped up right away like that. We'll see. 12% is pretty low. Like, that's kind of low. Male. Okay, so it is. It is 12.5. Wow. I trust Cerebi for sure. Male. So I got lucky there with the female that just popped up. That's crazy. So it looks like most likely it will be a male shiny, but you never know. I don't mind getting a female. Like, I kind of, for my team, I kind of like males in my team. I don't know why. I always did since I was a little kid playing Pokemon. Because when you're a little kid, you're just like, I don't want a stupid girl Pokemon. And I kind of prefer, but at the same time, if it's more rare, as an adult, I don't really care. It is what it is. Especially if it's more rare, that's pretty badass to be like, hey, I got a 12.5% shiny Snorlax. Let's go. So as a shiny hunter, I want the females, depending which Pokemon you're hunting, but you know, as a hunter. Too bad you can't get the shiny starters female in Pokemon Crystal, because they are very low odds, and just like Snorlax, and it would have been sick to actually get lucky. But yeah. Yo, female. That was a female. So it was kind of like, I've seen probably like 10, maybe 10 male Snorlaxes and then a female. It does pop up. Yo, if I get a female, now I'm just rooting to get a female Snorlax because it's more rare. I'm just like, come on, female. It's something I didn't really think about. Oh, female, back-to-back female. 12.5% chance of, wow, back-to-back. Come on, hit the lottery here. Back-to-back female. Wow, 3 times. What in the world? I gotta do a highlights. I gotta highlight that. That's insane. If I get one more, that's it, bro. That shouldn't happen. I don't know what's going on in my game right now. There's no way this is a female again. I'm gonna walk out of this house. I was about to say, I was gonna walk out of this house and be like, well, what is happening, bro? Those numbers, you know, it don't make sense if that's happening. I'm not even wearing shoes right now, but I would walk out of this house. Alright, the world makes sense again. It's all males. $7,220. It would be cool if I can get a shiny at 7222. Yeah, so I'm using my Game Boy Advance. I probably should switch on a controller. Another good thing about that, if I just use a GameCube controller, I don't have to charge this thing. Because this thing pretty much, it lasts a long time. It lasts like 3 streams of like 3 hours each, like 9 hours or so. And then it starts to show me like low battery. But it will make my life easier if I just use GameCube controllers instead. So I'll probably do that. Because I have to like legit remember to charge this. If I don't, then I don't get to use it. I think that was a female, right? Jeez. Another thing I can't do since I'm resetting I can't save the game afterwards. Obviously. After like the battle. Good thing is that Fire Red doesn't use like a battery to kind of like have different seeds in the game, just like female. Just like other games, but I'm always getting a different seed. That's for sure, but when the shiny Pokemon's not popping out, you kind of like lose your mind a little bit and you're just like, am I seeing the same Pokemon over and over again? You know, you start to think crazy things. It would have made me feel better if I can just save the game so I can, you know, assure myself I'm getting a different seed. But yeah, you can't do that in this one. Female, back to back again. Let's go. You see, it's 12.5%, but why am I seeing so many females? That makes no sense. Okay. Just imagine like shiny hunting both of the Snorlax in the game and hoping you get the opposite gender. That'll be sick. And if you don't get the opposite gender, you have to reset. That will be a challenge. You only get 2 Snorlax in each game of Fire Red and Leaf Green. Only 2 opportunities. That's it. I'm hearing like the music from the TV behind me. I think that's what was happening yesterday, that I told you I was hearing like sheeps or a baby crying. I think it was my TV the whole time. That is just like, it's low volume, but it's like high enough where you can kind of hear it and it sounds like it's coming from outside. So I kind of like, I'm like, what's going on outside of my house? Who's sacrificing a sheep out there, man? It kind of like it kind of messes with you right now, like a little bit. It's like, why am I hearing voices? Is my house haunted? Is my garage haunted? Boom, 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 boom. Today I kind of feel like playing a video game, but I don't know what to play. I kind of feel hyped. I'm playing something. I think it's because like in my dream, that was kind of like a nightmare. I was kind of playing video games with friends. I'm pretty sure I was playing zombies. So yeah, it just made me hyped to just play a video game today. I'm just like, you know, aside from Pokemon, I'm just like, damn, dude, I can really, you know, I kind of feel it. I play Call of Duty in my room, but I'm trying to play with keyboard and mouse. I'm trying to get good at it, but I'm not able to play in the room with the keyboard and mouse because it's connected here. So, but yeah, it will be sick to learn Fortnite with keyboard and mouse, but it's gonna take a lot of training. I already kind of don't play as good as a lot of people. So just imagine I kind of have to learn a whole new controller, you know. That's insane. I don't think I will, to be honest. I'd rather play Call of Duty games like that on keyboard and mouse versus something like Fortnite where you have to build. You have to press a lot of buttons. You have to switch guns. Yeah, it's crazy. Fix that just so you guys can see the full names. It's been 1 hour. It's crazy. Female. Let's go. Yeah, it's like so gray outside. Yesterday it just kept raining and raining. Especially last night. It was just pouring. Still not able to go to the skate park. But once it's like nice, I'll be able to go. Good thing is that I've been kind of working out and stretching and stuff, and that's like very important when you want to go do a physical like thing like that, sport. So yeah, like if I wasn't working out and I go to the skate park, I would be swept, bro. I wouldn't be able to last. So like that goes hand in hand, working out and skateboarding. If you and it's different too. I used to do a lot of running on treadmill, and I was like hardcore, like dedicating myself to running a lot. And when I went to the skate park, like my legs did get sore, and I'm just like, how the heck are my legs getting sore? Like my body should be kind of like pretty good right now to skateboard. And it was because like in skateboarding and in anything you do, it's using different parts of your muscles. It's not the same muscles you're using for running. Surprisingly, it's different parts of your muscles. So just like if you do pull-ups versus push-ups, it's all different. Your body's gonna get sore. Even if you're like really used to doing push-ups, your body's gonna get sore no matter what. So it's all different parts of your body's muscles that you're using. So even though I've been exercising and stuff, once I go to the skate park, I'm gonna be sore, bro, that day. And I'm gonna have to recondition my body to like be able to skateboard. And the sun's gonna suck too. Over here in Florida, like the sun in the summer, oh my gosh, forget about it. It is so bad. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely do it. It's gonna be fun. I gotta get myself like a Pokemon like skateboard. I'm pretty sure I've seen it somewhere. I don't know what company did like Pokemon, but I did see a lot of Dragon Ball Z, a lot of other animes. Like you legit go to a real skate shop and they will sell you like real skateboards from actual companies with like Dragon Ball Z art. They'll sell you like all different types of things. I used to have a Rick and Morty skateboard. I forgot what company that was from, but I had a Rick and Morty skateboard and it lasted a long time too. They're not cheap. I think like $60-$70 just for the board itself. And then everything else you have to buy separate, or you can use your old hardware. But yeah, like for me to get back into skateboard, I'm gonna need to spend a lot of money as well. It's not cheap. The board I have right now with me, it's gonna last probably like 1 or 2 sessions at the skate park, and then it's gonna break. The wood gets really old and dry, and a couple ollies later, that's it, bro. It breaks. So yeah, everything's so expensive, right? But yeah, it's been raining recently. I just got my car going. I fixed it. Able to drive to places, but I can't skateboard. I don't leave Celadon Game Corner till I get shiny bro. Let's go. Let's go. Bit. Get it, man. I swear. He says, I swear. I believe you, bro. Get it. Let's go, man. I believe. Yeah, it's like if you really want something, man, you gotta just do it. You can't give up. It's been pretty much, I think it's about to be a month since I've been shiny hunting Snorlax. That's another thing I wasn't aware of. It's been almost a month already. That's insane. A month of just like shiny hunting a Snorlax. And that's like Monday through Friday, no weekends, but still, you know, Monday through Friday. Oh, actually Monday through Thursday, but yeah. Which this Friday I'm just gonna hunt Snorlax instead. I don't think I'm gonna do Fortnite. Dedication. Yeah, it would be cool to play other games because it's not as boring. I'm not sitting here doing the same thing over and over again. So that's the reason I like to play other games, just because I'm able to, you know, react to different things instead of just watching the same Snorlax over and over again, pretty much. I think when I did play Fortnite, even like the last time, even though it was like really bad, I did get like 7 viewers, and I never had 7 viewers before, so that was pretty nice. But then everybody left once my internet started going down the toilet. Might get 2 shiny snake type Pokemon now. Really? How so? How so, man? Dratini is like a snake. Oh, true. Yeah, it's more like a dragon. Like a dragon. But, true. He is pretty much, they're the same shiz. Like, they don't have wings, right? So... But yeah. It's gonna take a long time to like... Are you planning to get a Dragonair? You said you're just gonna keep it into a Dratini? Or what? Once you get it. Gonna be sliding on the floor, Dragonair. Just imagine you can ride Dragonair and he's just like slithering. That's a trip. Can Dragonair like fly? Because it's in the name, right? Dragonair. That would be kind of bad, like if Dragonair can't fly. I don't know if you can teach it fly as a Dragonair. That's another one. Yeah, but that's kind of stupid. It's in the name, Air, so it probably just wears Air Jordans or something. Can't learn to fly? Wow, sad. That's so sad. Why is it called Dragonair? They should have called it like not Dragonair. They should have called it Dragon Floor. That would have made more sense, right? My Dratini evolved into a Dragon Floor. That would have made more sense. But I think it's like Rayquaza. It doesn't look like it should fly, but it does. Yeah, right? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. What's that other Pokemon that flies? Gyarados? I think Gyarados flies. And it's a water Pokemon. But it legit flies in Pokemon Arceus. You see it flying around. Somehow. The laws of gravity don't apply to certain Pokemon. That's what's going on. And then Charizard, he's not a dragon type. Hold up, let me check. I think let me see. He's a fire flying, but he's not a dragon. Charizard. He's just a fire flying Pokemon. Yeah, but can use the move fly, but I do think Dragonair is much like the same. Yeah. I kind of get what you mean though. I hate that Charizard's not a dragon in the game. He's just a wannabe. Yeah, some things they don't make sense in Pokemon. Some things just don't add up. Female. Charizard would have been OP in the old games if he was a dragon. Yeah. Because that's like in battle, that does affect certain things, you know? Like, depending the moves you get hit with, depending what category that Pokemon falls in, it does change things up. So, like if you're a flying type, sometimes you can get hit by Earthquake and things like that, right? I know for some Pokemon, I think depending on the game too, like sometimes they have to know the move like or not the move, but the ability like Levitate. And it's just yeah, it's very confusing because every game is different, but yeah. I think when like new Pokemon shows come out, they try to explain things that they haven't explained yet, and it's pretty funny. It's just like slowly but surely they kind of try to explain some like plot holes in Pokemon as the show comes out, and they kind of try to explain this is the reason why. And then the manga is different from the show too, so there's things the manga shows that like the show doesn't show. I just said show like 4 or 5 times right now. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, plot holes. I haven't watched the newer like Pokemon shows in a long time, so I can't really tell you. But I know there's a lot of ones that I did watch that kind of made no sense, and then they try to explain things. You mean make up reasons because they never had any? Exactly, because of plot holes. Like fans start to complain because fans are the ones that like immerse themselves in the Pokemon world, and they're like, hold up, why is this doing this? And then everybody comes together and they're complaining to Game Freak, but why is this a thing? And then they have to like get forced into like giving them something. No Snorlax hoodie. No Snorlax. I'm still grinding away. Yep. Pretty sad. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but hopefully this week I'm able to get them. That would be sick. No shiny Snorlax. Thought Mew was like the god of Pokemon, but turns out it's Arceus, right? Like, and then there's multiple Mews. They're not just one Mew in the world. That's another sad part about the movies. They try to make like cool things happen, because there's a certain movie, I forgot the name of it, but Mew's like a shiny in that movie, and so apparently there's multiple Mews. I don't know about Mewtwo if there's multiple Mewtwo's, but and then apparently like the god Pokemon could be captured. That makes no sense. Like 11-year-old kid pretty much having god Pokemon, the Pokemon of time, the Pokemon of space, the actual Jesus Pokemon, Arceus. It's like, what? Why did you let yourself get captured by a little kid in the game? I'm like, what's going on here? I think it would have made more sense if you're just like, okay, I'm the god of Pokemon, and I'm gonna lend you my powers. So I'll be in your team, but you don't own me, boy. You don't own the rights of me. You play flute, I pay coin. DJ. Right? But then again, he has the DNA of all. But then there is Ditto, which is kind of the same. Yeah, right? And then Ditto could just transform into a god if he wanted to. So it's true, yeah. You know, Ditto could be just like, pretty much Arceus, when he uses the bathroom, he probably created a Ditto like that. That's probably how Ditto came to be. Because he's just he's just kind of like a slime thing. Yeah. The true like low-key god of Pokemon is Ditto. And nobody knows. That's insane. Pretty much Pokemon created the world. So it's the world of Pokemon, not the world of men. You know, humans. Humans are just second. And they're just kind of like bugs. Like, actually, if that's how it goes, then it should be like Pokemon capturing humans and using them for battle, you know? Because they're not like alpha. They're not on top of the food chain, bro. And in the old Pokemon games, you can read like the Pokédex, and legit like I thought my microphone was off. And legit like Pokemon kill humans all the time. So they don't like to mention that in the show, but in the Pokédex, like, you know, these Pokemon are like sadistic. I remember an episode that said that Pokemon came from outer space. Like all of them. Wow. Plot holes. More plot holes. Yeah. That makes no sense. They traveled in a meteor type ship. And how long ago was that, you know? It's like I know I do know that what's this Pokemon's name? I know Jigglypuff, right? Jigglypuff is from space. They had an episode. Or Clefairy. I think it's Clefairy came from space. And that's why you can use like a meteor like thing, a moonstone, in order to evolve him or her, because it came from space, from the moon or whatever. I have no clue, but maybe it was a theory in the episode. Oh, okay. Yeah, but apparently Clefairies are like aliens. I remember that show for sure. Like watching Pokemon, and Clefairies come from space and like all this craziness. You saw it a long time ago. Yeah, right? Me too. The ones I remember are like from the really old original like Pokemon. That's what I really remember. And then there's some clips that I watch from like the newer Pokemon shows, but they're just little clips and stuff on YouTube. Another thing I don't like is that they brought out Deoxys, and to me he was like the coolest looking Pokemon. Like back in the day when he appeared, he looked so sick. He's a freaking alien from space. And then they kind of like brought him out, and then that's it. That was it, dude. They didn't like kind of like show him anymore in other movies. I don't think I remember him being in other movies, but it was so sad, bro. He came for one moment and then he's gone. I'm just like, bro, why couldn't they just like, you know, continue with Deoxys and show him more? It was kind of like a letdown. They created this awesome Pokemon and then they didn't care for it to just keep showing him in the show or anything. And that's how Pokemon goes, right? It's like some Pokemon get the limelight for a certain period, and then once Ash is done with them, he throws them away in his computer. He just puts them away in computer hell, and they're not able to escape his computer unless he wants to use them. So kind of messed up. I'm kind of surprised a whole bunch of Pokemon don't come together and protest keeping Pokemon inside of a computer. It's like, release our kind, release our kind. Like, I think Mewtwo would be the guy to kind of back up Pokemon, and because he's the one who can actually speak to humans and communicate with Pokemon and humans. So he'll be the guy, hey, release our kind or I'm gonna like destroy you guys. You guys are gonna be instinct. Then the Armor Mewtwo, I thought it was a transformation. They could have included it in the game. That would have been sick. Yeah, they do a lot of different things like that, and then it's just, you can't do it. You can't have those Pokemon in the game, you know? It's like, why? I think they try to be clever just to get people like to watch the movies, the Pokemon movies and the Pokemon shows, but it's different from the games always, you know? But yeah, like, it's kind of sad. Pokemon are just locked away in like the computer, and then Professor Oak, he's greedy because he just wants to study every Pokemon but keep them in a computer. You know, he's kind of like the reason why, you know, that's happening, because he told Ash to collect information from Pokemon, capture as many as you can. It's like, bro, that's messed up. Let them go free. They're not your tools, bro. It's like the equivalent of like chicken fighting, dog fighting in like the human world. That's the same exact thing that's happening in the Pokemon world, but it's more like cartoony and it looks all fun and supposedly it's all innocent. But I don't think so, bro. I think I remember watching movies where Pokemon legit died from like fights and stuff, so in Pokemon Yellow, you know, Pikachu doesn't evolve, so I traded him, made him evolve, and then I traded it back. Dang. You're like, take that, bro. Tell me what to do, man. You don't want to evolve? All right, I got you right now. Hold on a second. I just see you there, like transferring your Pokemons. One more second, and then you transfer it back. Once you do it, take that. Yeah, right. It's like, just because Ash chose to not evolve his Pikachu, why are we forced to do the same? Why do we have the same like ideology of Ash? Why can't we be our own people? And then he gets stronger. You know, Pikachu actually legit gets stronger when you evolve him with the Thunderstone. So like, what's going on? Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be able to trade him. You're like, oh crap, this worked. Holy crap. Yeah, let's go Pikachu and Eevee. It's like, you can't even trade those Pokemon. They're like stuck in that game. And then the thing they made up for it is that if you play Pokemon Sword and Shield, when you start a new game, there's a person, once you get into like the little train or whatever, and it takes you to the next location, there's a person there that if you have a save file of Pokemon, Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee, they give you that said Pokemon of the game like you own, if you have the save file in there. So they kind of made up for it, but still, it's like that Pokemon specifically that you went on that journey, he's stuck there forever. So kind of sad. I don't know why they do that. Like, they could just make it like every other Pokemon that you trade, that it doesn't keep the stats. Because if you kept the stats from Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee, they're kind of all OP, bro. If you feed them like a whole bunch of candies, you can make these Pokemon like freaking crazy. It's pretty much unlimited. So yeah. Dang, they just send you a clone. Yeah, bro. That's messed up. They just kind of give you a replica of that Pokemon. I think it has a perfect IVs or whatever. I think it's like a legit strong Pokemon. That's a good thing they do, but it's not your Pokemon, you know? It's an imposter. He's like, who is this? I don't want that. I want my buddy. It's like, oh, you played Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Here's a Pikachu. It's like, okay. Where's my Pikachu though? Yeah, it's kind of sad. And then in Pokemon Yellow, if they had more time, which I don't complain. Pokemon Yellow was like badass for its time and everything, but if they had more time, they could have let you like have any Pokemon follow you, you know? If somebody just worked on like the art of like making the animation of every Pokemon following you know, the trainer in Pokemon Yellow, that would have been so sick. They already did it with Pikachu. It's like they just needed to work a little harder. But again, that was kind of like the first Pokemon games out there, and they were good, bro. Can't complain. It's awesome, like amazing enough we had those games to begin with, you know. But yeah, they definitely could have done it in the future games though. You know, I don't give them a benefit of a doubt for that. Like, it took only like a long ass time for them to implement the same thing in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so Depending if it's a special attack users, having high IVs in attack is bad. Because when the Pokemon gets confused, the higher attack stack determines the amount of damage it does to itself when it's confused. Wow. I didn't know that. So it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword, pretty much. That's kind of messed up, right? But it's realistic. I'll give them that, though. It's super realistic. So, honestly, I don't know if they even had the space to include all those sprites back in the day. True. Very true, Hoodie. Very true. All those sprites back in the day. Apparently, GSC, the reason a lot of Kanto is cut down is because of the hardware limitation. True. I did not think about that. You're very, very right on that one. Having perfect IVs isn't always a good thing. Yep. Double-edged sword. I didn't know that. Like, it's true. Like, it was kind of amazing enough that they put like they made crystal, they made gold and silver. It was kind of impressive enough that they put all that game in that little freaking motherboard chip. Like, that's insane for its time and everything. Like, that's super impressive. Like, to begin with. I kind of know this too. Like, I watched a documentary about it, and you know, I couldn't remember, but so true. But now there's no excuses for sure. Now, like, the newer Pokemon games, they gotta get it right, bro. It's like Scarlet and Violet. You can take out your Pokemon, but they can't follow you, right? Or am I wrong? Because I haven't played it in a long time, but I think you can showcase them, right? But that's it. I know in Arceus, that's exactly what happens. Like, you can make them go hit a tree, and they can drop berries for you from the tree. You can make it go and like attack a Pokemon. And then for Scarlet and Violet, you can just let your Pokemon go crazy and start beating up every Pokemon in the wild to get like experience points, and then it just comes back to you or whatever. And then if it dies, it like, I don't know. But why can't they just be next to you all the time, you know? Like your whole party at least. Like, we're in 2025. Come on, like, no excuses. I know they did put the Pokemon to follow you in Diamond and Pearl, the remix for the Switch, which was pretty cool. But they could have done that always. Like, people love that stuff, you know? Bro, we can't even get windmills spinning at a reasonable FPS. Yo. Seriously, man. When did that game come out too? It was like 2022 or like 2023 or something. I don't know. But yeah, like, come on, bro. So many people have made impressive games, and then Nintendo being like this very rich company, they can't make it work apparently for these games. It's like, what's going on over there? You're rushing these people a little too much, man. Slow down. Let them create a masterpiece. At the end of the day, it's gonna get them more money. Instead of rushing it, if they just take their time and create this really nice game, they can make so much money. Because people are gonna be so dedicated to them, you know? And then, still no excuse. You can always do like updates on the game and fix so many issues. But I don't know what's going on. I guess it's not that important. Fact is, 2D Pokemon just look so much better. Facts. Facts, my friend. Yeah, once it went to like, you know, 3D and everything, I wasn't the biggest fan. Like, it went 3D pretty quick. It didn't take too long because of the GameCube and stuff, so Nintendo 64. But yeah, always the legit mainline Pokemon games were 2D. You know? It's kind of like what I'm used to, so. But I'm hoping this next game that comes out, this next Pokemon game, A through Z, is gonna be really good. It's coming out on the Switch too, so hopefully like they bump up like the performance like a lot, and not give us like this low FPS garbage. I mean, the game itself wasn't garbage. I'm not gonna hate on it. It's a solid game. It's just what happened, bro. It's like the game is suffering to run on the Switch. Like your characters and other characters in the game just start growing arms and legs, start glitching out. It's like, what is going on here, bro? This is like nightmare fuel. Just imagine a small kid playing that game, and then they just see this like person with long arms and long legs, and they just freak out. It's like, oh my god, mommy! Pokemon Day in 2 days at least. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna see what's up. It's gonna be sick. Yeah, I beat the game like I think 2 or 3 times, Pokemon Violet and Scarlet, but I never went back. I just stick to these games. It's like, for me, it kind of feels way more like rewarding to capture a shiny Pokemon in these games versus Scarlet and Violet, you know. Actually, Sword and Shield, I don't mind catching shiny Pokemon and shiny hunting there. Sword and Shield is pretty clean, not gonna lie. Everything looks super nice. Definitely the odds are so much easier in Gen 8 and 9. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a good and bad thing. You're getting shiny Pokemon, it feels amazing. But if you keep getting it, then it's not gonna be special if you get it too easy, you know? Plus in 9, the outbreaks, you see so many of the Pokemon. Yeah, they're hordes of Pokemon. They're legit hordes of Pokemon just all together. They're like throwing up gang signs, bro. They stick to their own kind. Yo, that's kind of messed up, right? It's like, why can't other species of Pokemon be friends with other species? You know, why can't it just be a horde of just friends and they're all different species? Why it's gotta be just kind of low-key racist and they just stick to their own kind? Like, what's going on with that, man? Because from what I remember watching the show and stuff, like, they all kind of like, they're all cool with each other, you know? Doesn't matter what kind of Pokemon you are, they're all friends with each other. But like, they just stick to their own kind. And it's just like, what? But yeah, they can change that too. Like, I understand they're the same species, whatever. But like, kind of make it like more realistic in a sense. Make them just be friends with each other instead of throwing gang signs and fighting each other. That's another thing you don't see. You don't see them kind of like battling each other randomly. That would have been sick, right? You just like, you're just riding your legendary Pokemon, and then out of nowhere you just see like Pokemon fighting each other. It's just like, what is going on here? You just stop and watch. That would have been so sick, but that doesn't happen. Yeah, they can just make it fun, man. I think they make it fun and just be more open-minded and just work really hard on a Pokemon game, and it's gonna be so good, bro. Like, they should include some NPC battles too, honestly. They can do so much, but I feel they focus on things no one cares about. Yeah, I think they focus on kids. I think they focus on like, you know, they really base these games on their focus is kids. Because I think that's where the money is. Like, how cool would it be to see 2 trainers battling, right? In real time. And we're able, you know, the, like, kind of like the technology is there to do it too. It's not that crazy, you know? But that would be sick. Just see 2 people duking it out. And they're just, like, everything looks intense. If they work really hard, like, it can look so nice. But yeah, like, I think the focus when they make Pokemon games, sadly, is just for kids. It's not for older people who grew up with Pokemon. I think it's for the newer generation, you know? so they can take their money. It's like, yes, we need to focus on the new generation. Kids actually, you know, that's the business. Yep, especially when doing open world, they should try to make it feel immersed. Yeah, I like the fact that when it came to the GameCube Pokemon, they made it more mature. But for some reason that didn't stick. But yeah, the GameCube Pokemon games were so edgy. You know, it was so good. I actually liked a lot of things about it. I just didn't like that you can't just go in grass and just try to find Pokemon. You actually gotta steal trainers' Pokemon and whatnot. But yeah, like if they can make an open world game for like, not just focus on kids, it's fine. You can focus on the younger generation and all that stuff. But if you can, you know, not forget about us, because we're still buying your games, and you know, make it a little bit more mature maybe. And I think I would like it a little more if it was more realistic. Like you don't see like Pokemon fighting each other and then there's like blood and there's like, you know, intense scenes like that. It would be so sick. I would love to see the demographic breakdown for their player base. Yeah, man. Come on, Nintendo. Good thing is, like, we're able to play these games still, though. Honestly think people our age are still the majority playing. Yeah, honestly. Like, doing this, specifically, like shiny hunting and stuff, because pretty much when I look up on YouTube and I try to find other people shiny hunting, they're older. They're around my age, and they're playing these games and stuff, and it's pretty sick. And then most of the other games too, you know? There's like a lot of older people still on here on Pokemon, you know? You know, I don't mind the innocent story. I don't mind, you know, all the positiveness in Pokemon in the games and stuff. But just kind of, you know, don't get a little too cringy with the story either, and make it like little, you know, happy-go-lucky too much. Just put some, like, you know, put a little edge in the story and stuff. Make it kind of badass in a way, you know. For sure, that's what Pokemon is, to be honest. You remember in Sword and Shield when they introduced Dynamax Pokemon? That was kind of sick, bro. And they're in the stadium, and the whole intro was just like this sick battle happening, and these Pokemon growing like, you know, 50 times their size. And like the actual, you know, like the you know, the actual trainer, this like who beat the Elite Four and everything, like he's there. Like that was sick, man. That actually like sucked me into like that game. I was just like, okay, this is gonna be sick. I actually didn't mind Dynamax Pokemon. I thought it was pretty cool. Oh no, what's happening here? My phone. But yeah, Dynamax Pokemon was kind of sick, man. I kind of like that. Tournaments like they did in that game would be awesome. Yeah. Exactly, like everybody's like cheering. It's kind of like this gladiator like fight type of thing, you know, back in the Rome times and stuff. Like there's like this epic battle happening. There's like a whole bunch of fans. Like that's so sick. And if they can make it more intense like that, I'm gonna like play, and I'm gonna enjoy these games, because it kind of like, you're enjoying the action, you're enjoying kind of like the intensity of it. It's not just happy-go-lucky, right? It's like legit, is like badass. So I think they just gotta focus on that too, you know. But hopefully, you know, I'm actually like just rooting for Pokemon A through Z. I'm hoping for the best, and I still have hope for Nintendo. You know, they already brought so many good games in the past, so imagine a tournament with all the champions from every region, yo. And when you beat the elite, dude, yo, just imagine like all the best people in every single game, just in one game. Kind of like a world tournament type of thing. Pokemon World Tournament. I think they already have Pokemon Masters or whatever, but yeah, that would be amazing. And then like all these fan-made games like Pokemon Quetzal, that you can actually choose any starter from any game. Like if they make something like that, bro, that's it. And then they make it hard to find shinies. They implement some new stuff that we haven't even thought about and just make it like intense. And like a really hard game too. Another thing about new Pokemon games, they're too easy. They're getting easier and easier to play and beat the game. Yup, Gary Blue, Lance, Steven, Cynthia, etc. Yup, exactly. All the best people, man. Red, blue. Yes. If only, man. We can only dream, bro. Until they make it into like a reality. I mean, pretty much the fans are making these games, and all Nintendo has to do is just take notes. That's all they have to do, is just like look at these games that the fans want. They're pretty much making it easier for them. They're like, hey, this is what we think a perfect Pokemon game is. And they just have to like get that and just copy and paste. And that's it. We're good to go. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing is that the games are getting easier, which is very sad. I don't like easy games. And all these other Nintendo games, apart from Pokemon, like Mario, Zelda, and everything, they're not as good as the other games, you know, in the past. Like Breath of the Wild was like probably the best freaking game that came out for like the Wii U. And then when it came out on the Switch, that's the first time I played it, and it was just amazing, you know. And then all the other games after that, you know, it's just, it didn't hit the same. I feel like Tears of the Kingdom was pretty cool, but it wasn't like a whole new experience for me. Of course, you can do so many things. You can pretty much build things and stuff, but I didn't really like enjoy it 100%. And yeah, it wasn't the same. And then all these other games like Mario Party, Mario Golf, like, dude, they're like not actual solid games, bro. It's very sad. It's like over the years, to be honest, like Nintendo's games are not like, haven't been my favorite, and I've just been playing other games instead. All they have to do is take notes. All they have to do is like, you know, give the people what they want, you know, work really hard like they used to in the past. Like back in the day, it was so hard to beat a game on PlayStation, to actually beat the story, and nowadays you can beat it in like 1 or 2 days. I feel like after the Wii U flopped, they put their all into the Switch launch titles and then stopped giving because Switch sold so well. Yeah, it's all about money, which is sad. You know, that's a reality of everything. It's not just Nintendo, but that's the world we live in, you know. I know the creator of Pokemon, he created something beautiful because he kind of based it off of his own experience as a kid catching like bugs in Japan. And he wanted to share that joy with people, and he wanted to bring people together. You know, he created like this freaking masterpiece. And slowly it's like losing its spark, you know, it's losing the soul of which Pokemon used to have. Like, I hope that's not, it becomes a whole reality where like these games don't have that spark anymore, because it's really sad. I'm not hoping for that. Hopefully they can just bring it back, you know. I honestly can't play Scarlet and Violet. Like, I didn't even buy the DLC or anything. And for me to not buy a DLC for a Pokemon game is insane. Just to let you know. I kind of like really love Pokemon and stuff, so. But yeah. We will see, man. The Switch 2, maybe Pokemon Day, they can give us like, you know, a sneak peek or whatever. I'm hoping for the best. Like, there's no way they're gonna like give us like, I swear, if the performance is garbage, Like, I am not getting the Switch 2, man. That's for sure. I think games are much easier now because people expect to be able to easily beat the game. They pay $70 for, whereas back in the day they made games difficult so they could justify the price. So you would get a lot of gameplay. Yep. Like, it's a cash grab versus like them trying to make a really good game and people just sticking to their games. But yeah, sadly it's all a cash grab. If they can make a game and then, you know, throw it out the door and then, you know, start on the another game, that's more money. Yeah. But yeah, back in the day, bro, PlayStation freaking era, even Game Boy games, they were like super difficult. It will take you a long time to beat it. But games are getting a little too easy, and you know, I'm for sure not a person who like enjoys a game that when it's too easy. I'm pretty sure a lot of people aren't either. Cause then you had your little fun, but then there's nothing else, you know? It's like everything was too easy. Like Pokemon Arceus was a cool game, but when you actually fight these like kind of like these special legendary Pokemon, they're not legendary, but the special Pokemon that you actually fight, like the evolution of Scyther, I forgot the name of it, but that was too easy. Even Arceus in the end, he was kind of hard to beat. While you throw like bags of whatever to them, it was kind of hard to beat, but at the same time it was easy. So even the last freaking boss battle was easy in Pokemon Arceus, so almost feels like the game plays itself. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, you just press one button and you use one move and there you go. No brain cells required to beat this game. So what they gotta do is put Dark Souls and Pokemon together, and then that will be a masterpiece. That would be sick. There's no way a trainer is gonna throw bags of whatever to this like strong Pokemon and beat it. Like, there's no way that's a possibility. That's just doesn't make sense. But I did enjoy Arceus, like Legends Arceus. It wasn't bad. It's just a little too easy. That's it. The funnest part is just getting shiny Pokemon and stuff like that. Like for these games, Fire Red, it's hard. This game's hard to beat, man. It actually requires you to like strategize, to use specific Pokemon. You will get sweeped. This game is not easy to beat, and it takes a while to beat the game too. And it's like, how old is this game? I think it's like 2004 or something. So 20 years. 21 years, 2004. That's insane. They had it right. It's actually crazy because the older Pokemon games were kind of difficult if you didn't overlevel despite the AI not being great. But nowadays we actually have good AI and it's just not meant to be difficult for some reason. Exactly, because it's just for the kids, you know? For the younger generation. But yeah, that's definitely like one of the big problems I have with newer Pokemon games. It's that, you know, I could overlook the cringiness on the story sometimes and the lovey-dovey type of things, you know. I can somehow like kind of get into it, but if it's too easy plus it being kind of a little low-key cringy and stuff, that's it, man. Like, I'm kind of done. I'm just like, all right, that was cool. Let me get my Game Boy Advance again and play real Pokemon. Yeah, there is no excuse too. Like 2025, like they have the means to make a really solid game, you know. Like they have AI now, so they can definitely implement AI in a Pokemon game and just make it like stupid hard. Just make it so freaking hard that the AI knows exactly what to do to counteract your like freaking moves. If the like AI or the actual like person, the CPU, could like actually change their party too, depending what you have, like that would be a sick ass battle. Like an actual like person that knows what you're doing, you know, in the game, a CPU or AI or whatever. Because like in the game you get to switch your party, they should be able to switch their parties too, depending on your Pokemon. Like, I don't watch the championships of like Pokemon battles around the world from actual people fighting each other, but it should be like that in the game, right? They used to have Elite Four members toxic stall you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man, like I'm telling you, they have the means to create like a masterpiece. Like hopefully this is the year that Pokemon kind of like, you know, it's been taken off. I can't say that Pokemon's not taken off. Of course, it's the Pokemon cards, of course, is all these things. But in the video game, I hope it like gets a redemption and it just becomes this like sick new like 2025 start of like awesome Pokemon games, you know. I'll be so hyped, dude. I will be like, Nintendo, here's my money, bro. Take all my money. Here's my bank account number. Thank you, sir. Happily let them like just take all my money out of my bank. Just like, thank you, sir. This game's amazing. But yeah, what can you do? Honestly, I'm begging for them to make something good to justify breaking the bank on it. Exactly. That's not cheap, man. That's basically the next Pokemon game is a system seller. So, you know, they're using those games. Not just Pokemon, I think they're gonna definitely have all these other AAA games that's gonna help sell the system. So, you're not just buying a console, you're buying a console, a video game for it, you're buying a memory card for it, and most likely, since it's a brand new console and you're like me, you're gonna buy a screen protector. You're gonna buy probably like grips to hold the system to keep it like nice and clean. You're gonna spend a pretty penny, bro. It's not just buying a console, it's buying a whole bunch of things. It's like getting a new phone. You get a screen protector, you get like, you know, the actual case for it just in case it falls. It's like, it costs money, man. I think the console is selling at $399 if I'm not mistaken, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna be around $500 with taxes and everything, just buying everything all at once. But yeah, I'm pretty sure like the new Switch games are gonna be stupid expensive too, probably $80 or more. So yep, the prices are only going up, man. For everything. If Pokemon's gonna make me go homeless, it better be good Pokemon. Because I wouldn't mind, bro. I'll be okay with it. I'll be in my own little cardboard box out in the street playing Pokemon. Let's go. Supposedly, like, the new Joy-Cons are like mouse. They're like mouses too, that you can actually use as a mouse. I don't know how that's gonna be, but I can't wait to see more of it so I can understand. But yeah. Another game I'm waiting for the Switch 2 is a new Smash Bros game. I hope they make like the next Smash Bros like the best Smash Bros. Cause Ultimate like was alright. It was actually pretty good, but like kind of like the whole menu system and everything kind of felt like it was lacking for some reason. The story was kind of cool, but you know, like I felt like they could have worked harder on the Smash Bros game for the Switch. I'm hoping the next one is just gonna be fire, bro. It's gonna be like one of the best ones, because I will definitely like throw myself in. I'll also waste all my money for that game too. Yeah, hopefully, man. Like they did it on Ultimate pretty much. They did like an insane amount of characters, which was good. Kind of really happy with that. But definitely it has to be the way better, man. Like hopefully it has like every character and they're not like slacking and they just decide to just leave other characters behind, because that's kind of messed up, right? There's people who main certain characters and you can't just, you know, not include those characters when you're ready, like introduce them when you're ready, like had them in the game. So hopefully they're not dumb and they don't do that, because people are going to be mad, obviously. But like again, they have the means and technology to actually be able to create these big games, you know. It's just either laziness or like they're going too fast just to make money. And sooner or later, if they keep on that route and they keep doing that more and more, like Nintendo, the company's just gonna not make money anymore, because people are gonna catch on and they're gonna be like, yo, like we see what you're doing and we don't like it. Your games have lost their spark and it's all about money and it's sad. But hopefully it doesn't happen, man. Hopefully, like, you know, they can make the best games this year, you know. A new Smash Bros, a new Pokemon, new Zelda, like all these games. And I don't know if they're gonna include like because they are gonna be able, they kind of said that you are gonna be able to use your Switch games on the Switch too, but I don't know if they're gonna bring the emulation, you know, back to the Switch too. They already did, so they have to, but who knows how it goes, right? Come on, shiny. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, the emulation is, yeah, like that. The SNES, the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Color, the 64, the Sega Genesis, like pretty much all that stuff that they've been kind of like doing in like the last couple years of the Switch. Yeah, like I don't know whether they're gonna just keep doing that for the Switch 2. They're gonna improve on that, you know. But hopefully they do bring these older games finally to the new Switch or whatever. But yeah, another great thing is that if they can make Smash Bros, all these Pokemon games, like Nintendo games in general, like 4K, that's gonna be so sick. I kind of doubt it, but there is a chance that maybe when you dock the system, it will be either 4K or close to 4K. So I'm kind of hoping that's the case, because to play these games on 4K is gonna be like insane, which is smart. If they do it, it makes sense, because everything is going up, bro. Soon we're gonna be at 8K, which is already out. It's just like there's things that can't produce that, like 8K resolution, but it's already out. Then we're gonna go to 16K and all that crap, and we're gonna look back at 4K TVs and we're gonna be like, what is this Minecraft thing that I'm watching right now? Our eyes are gonna be like already, like, you know, adjusted to like super resolution. like, why is everything looking like Minecraft on a 4K TV? What's going on? But yeah, it makes sense if they do 4K games, dockable games. Like pretty much PlayStation, Xbox, even like PC, of course PC, they're just on a whole different level, man. I think PlayStation would be the top one. If you're just going with PlayStation and Xbox specifically, but if you're going with Microsoft and PlayStation, then it's different, you know. I think Xbox has taken a hard hit recently, because pretty much the thing is that since they already have games on PC, like it doesn't make sense to own an Xbox in a way. Xbox One S or whatever, One X. It just doesn't make sense to own that. Like there's nothing new about it. So it's like if you can buy these games on a computer, why get a whole console that can just do the exact same thing and maybe have way less performance depending on the kind of computer you have or whatever. If you're trying to build like a gaming computer, it'll probably cost you like around the same like money if you know how to build a computer yourself, and as an Xbox One X, and it'll still be like a lot better than the Xbox One X. So it's like, why spend money on an Xbox One X when you can build your own like gaming computer that's way better, you know? And it can do way more things than just play games. So, but yeah, I think that's why they kind of like lower the price on the Game Pass for Xbox, because right now it's at like $11. That's not bad at all. Almost at 7,400 Snorlaxes. What is going on? Yep, soon we're gonna be at 8,000. It's gonna be crazy. That will be over odds. Honestly, this hunt, I thought I was gonna get shiny Snorlax a lot faster than shiny Ghastly, but we surpassed Ghastly and we're still going. Honestly, like if you guys are new viewers, everyone in chat, they're also like pretty much shiny hunting, and everyone has caught a shiny Pokemon but me. Along, you know, doing this hunt right now, so it's been kind of crazy. So I'm just trying to be like lucky myself. It's been like a month since I've been shiny hunting Snorlax. Let's go. We pretty much got like 1 hour left. I kind of do 3-hour streams, 3 hours of hunting, then I do like a little bonus in the end. But I'm just hoping this week I do catch a shiny Snorlax. After this, I'm gonna have to grind for money, so I can also go to the game corner like a DJ and try to get a Porygon. The sad thing is that the limit for coins that you can get in this game is 9,999, and you can only buy one Porygon at a time because that's exactly how much it costs. So pretty much every other Pokemon, you can pretty much get multiple of them and then check to see if any of one of those are shiny. But for Porygon, if you're trying to shiny hunt Porygon in this game, you only do one at a time. So it's going to be the exact same odds as Ghastly and Snorlax here. So it could take forever. But yeah, that's the next Pokemon I'm gonna do in this game. And pretty much my intentions is to build like a whole shiny team of Pokemon that I think are my favorite. And that I know are my favorite. And right now I'm like 2 away. So I got a shiny Gengar, a shiny Scyther, shiny Charizard, and Alakazam. So these guys are not shiny, they're not special, they're just there. they're like my placeholders. They're just there to keep the spot warm until my actual special Pokemon take their place. But yeah, like I'm 2 away, and so I'm pretty much kind of like wanting to beat the game, the Elite Four, with all shiny Pokemon of like my favorite Pokemons in the game. So the last 2 is Snorlax and Porygon, because Porygon is so sick. But yeah, I can't wait. I pretty much stopped playing this game so I can shiny hunt, so I didn't beat the story. I'm kind of just like getting to the gym now once I get a Snorlax. Hey, what's up, Reza? How's it going? So I stopped playing the game just to shiny hunt so I can be able to beat the game with shiny Pokemon instead of just beating the game and then catching shiny Pokemon, because then you kind of can't do anything else. You can redo the Elite Four and stuff, but I think the most special time to do the Elite Four is the first time you do it. So let's go. How's your day going, Reza? What's up? It would be so sick if Nintendo did like updates for these older games and they kind of like never gave up on them. And they included all these extra Pokemon for these games, because I would love to see like a Munchlax in this game and Mime Jr. I think it would be perfect. But that would have been so sick if Nintendo just like kept supporting the games they create it and not just like give up on it. They could definitely do it though. They sell you like this little thing you connect, like a GB operator, and they're just like, okay, you can like download the like firmware update. You can download the like patch for the game if you want this extra content. Up to you guys. We are supporting it because we love the game. It would have been so sick if they did that. Come on, shiny. Females are 12.5% chance of getting a female Snorlax. Very low odds. If I get a shiny female, it's gonna be sick, because it's way more special. By the way, I said this before, if you really had a Snorlax in real life, that would be probably the worst choice you can make for yourself. Just cause like Snorlax wants to eat food all the time. So just imagine this like 11-year-old that lives in a tent and has to spend all their money to feed a Snorlax. Like, that is the worst. And if that Snorlax is sleeping next to him and it rolls over, that kid is done. So it's like, having a Snorlax in real life is the worst choice you can make ever. And he's always sleeping. So like, until he eats your food. Eats all the food supply, and then he's content. Like, bro. The realistic, like, look at having a Snorlax doesn't make sense. It's like, honestly, if they show, like, the realistic side of, like, the Pokemon show of owning each Pokemon specifically, like, things wouldn't make sense with certain, like, Pokemons. If you have no money, you need to feed your other Pokemon to Snorlax. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta feed yourself. You gotta feed all your other Pokemon. There's gonna be times where, like, this kid's gonna struggle out there in a tent, like, trying to be a Pokemon master and stuff. So, yeah, like, if, like, I was in the show or Pokemon were real, I will definitely not own a Snorlax. I would just be like, yeah, I'm good, man. Like, it's too much. You gotta be pretty much rich to own a Snorlax. All it takes is like this rich trainer with like unlimited money, and they're gonna be OP. They're gonna be the Pokemon masters pretty much, because Snorlax, he's OP as heck. He's like too strong too. Once you feed him food, he's gonna go ham on any other Pokemon out there. So yeah, and then like Charizard's tail is always like in flames. There's always a fire behind him, so you gotta be careful. You can like just light up the forest. Just like light up the forest by mistake. And then there's Pokemon battles, right? So they're throwing flames at each other. They can easily just make a whole forest just burn to ashes. It's like, it makes no sense. And then getting electrocuted, like in real life, you don't just wake up. You get electrocuted, bro, you're dead. You know, it doesn't take much. And Ash got like crazy, like he got a crazy abuse from his Pikachu, so somehow he was alright. I think pretty much all his Pokemon pretty much like burned him, electrocuted him, squirted water on his face and stuff. Like, he got hit, bro. I mean, like, if it's like a small Squirtle, the water won't really hurt as much. But if it's a Blastoise with like Hydro Pump, that Ash is gone, bro. Even water will like destroy him. High pressure, like, he's gone. Got 40 minutes left for shiny Snorlax possibly. Let's go. By the way, it sucks to shiny hunt just because you're not really looking at new things happening. It's just the same thing over and over again until you see a different color. And then you're done. What was there like ever like a shiny hunter inside the show of Pokemon that like preferred just like shiny Pokemon? I don't know if they made that a thing. And if they didn't, they should make it a thing. Cause it will kind of be like a you know, it'll be pretty hyped for the people who do play these games in shiny hunt. Just imagine like a person in the actual show that just has shiny Pokemon. That would be so sick. Almost 7,400. Let's go. I am wearing like the same blue as Snorlax today, just for extra luck. So I'm just like, I'm gonna wear this sweater, man. It's not that cold over here too in Florida. It's kind of getting a little bit warm, but still, I'm just like, for good luck, I'm gonna wear this color today. So usually when I want like a good luck or whatever, I do have this hat that I put on too, so I can be just like the character in the game. But my lucky hat. But obviously, like, it didn't work last time, so not so lucky. But it's there. If you believe it's lucky, anything's lucky, right? If you just believe. I am eating right now a protein cookie. I don't know if you guys ever had this, but super delicious. 16 grams of protein. Pretty good. The 3-hour shiny hunting. Pretty much when I finish like a stream of shiny hunting, my stomach's already growling and stuff, so like on the last like 30 minutes or 40 minutes or so, for sure my stomach start making noise, if I can speak. And so yeah, I don't know how people could do this for like 6-7 hours. Like, of course people eat in between and stuff, but like in general, that's not easy. Female, let's go. Wouldn't like, to wake up a Snorlax, wouldn't it be like make more sense if he had just like food in his hands to give to Snorlax instead of playing a flute? I think that would have made it like easier for like the people who created this game. They should have just like had an NPC give the main character like food, a basket of food that is Snorlax's favorite food, and then that could just wake him up, right? But it does make sense to the fact that he battles you. He wakes up angry. He's grumpy, so it makes sense, because you wouldn't battle him if he was happy, right? If you gave him food and he's happy, he's eating, there is no battle, so I can kind of see it. It does kind of make sense. You just give him like the wrong food and he gets mad. That could have been a possibility. You give him like zero sugar food. He's like, I don't want this garbage. Diet Pepsis and stuff. He just takes offense. Two more for 7,400. Let's go. Pokémon. I'm kind of low-key getting a little tired. I don't know why. I apologize if I'm not talking too much. I'm trying to be entertaining, but it's hard, you know, like to come up with things sometimes. Here, I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be right back. Out of coffee. Oh. A few drops in there. This kitty. You guys are still shiny hunting, by the way? Or I know Hoodie, you're just playing the game. Got 30 more minutes. Let's go. I'm trying to eat this protein cookie to get energy. I'm not even that hungry at all. So I probably got like maybe, I'll probably get to 450 maybe. I think by a 3-hour mark, and then I'll just do a bonus of like, I don't know how many. Probably like 10, 20 more. So it'll be close to like 7,500. Umbrium, how's it going? How's your day going? What's up? That's a cool Pokemon, by the way. Just shiny hunting for Snorlax. Got a lot of encounters. I've been doing this for almost a month now for this hunt. This is my 22nd stream, and I pretty much stream from Monday through Friday. So if it's not a month, it's going to be really close to a month. Yep. I kind of broke the record for the longest shiny hunting I ever did. It's gonna be this guy. My other shiny hunt, it was a Ghastly, and I caught it in like 54 hours in like 18 streams, and it was like 7,060 encounters. So yeah, like when I started the stream, I thought I was gonna get a shiny Snorlax like quicker than I did Ghastly, but this is taking a while. It can get worse though. This is not the worst case scenario. There's people who don't see a shiny Pokemon until like 15k or more, you know, so we're still at 7,000, so it could be worse. Yes. Yes. I believe, Hoodie. Mickey. That kind of reminds me of South Park. McKay class. Yep, it's gonna happen eventually, so I wish I had like some sort of shiny charm or like something to increase my odds too, like you know, but at the same time, like I kind of like doing it bare bones and just going for it. 1 in 8,000 and something, you know, chances. It's kind of sick. Seven, 4, 17. I left the Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee too. Hitmonchan has an awesome shiny. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I forgot about those. I completely forgot about those. So those things could be shiny. That's so sick. I completely forgot about those, man. You see, it's been a minute since I played this game. But that is true. It's like they have pretty much, there's like a gym, and then next to that there's just like a dojo, which is kind of like a gym, but it's not a gym. But yeah. I gotta see Hitmonchan's Hitmonchan's shiny. I don't remember how it looks. Let me see, I'll look it up in 2 secs. Oh yeah, he looks super cool actually. What? Yeah, he looks way better than Hitmonlee. He actually has blue gloves. Dang. Cause the thing is, I like Hitmonlee better. Just cause like I'm about the kicking and stuff instead of punching, but dang. Yeah, he looks way better. And then Hitmonlee is just like kind of green. Just a little tint of green on his body, so he doesn't look as cool. But yeah, like for the shiny, I'll pick Hitmonchan for sure. That'll be my choice too. We were talking about roamers yesterday, so I watched a video on Shiny Raikou, and that hunt seems like a major pain. I think it locks when you obtain the ruby or whatever from Bill in the Sevi Islands, so the reset takes quite a while. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. In Soul Silver and Heart Gold, if you do the event and you get those gifted Pokemon from the events that you can still get through Wi-Fi to this day, they give you the shiny dogs for free. So, but yeah, like I'm good. I'll skip on that one. I'll save myself like all that pain and suffering. Yeah, there's one thing to, yeah, you all you have to do is change your DNS settings. There's a specific DNS that you use, and then from there you go to like a mystery gift onto your game, your DS game, and you can still get all those event Pokemons. Yep, it's that easy. And you may need to use hotspot on your phone, because for some reason the DS is so old, it's not able to get like current Wi-Fi. It has to be in a certain like gigahertz frequency in order to pick it up. So yep, it's very easy to do too, which is awesome. There's like a whole bunch of Pokemon you can get, not just Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You can do it on Diamond, Pearl, Black, White, Black 2, White 2. But yeah. Yeah, man, we're in 2025, bro. A lot of things are possible right now. Too bad you can't do it through Wi-Fi on the Game Boy Advance, but you could patch the games. If you have like a DS Fat, you can use an R4 card and patch the Game Boy Advance games too, so you can get the events, which is not hard at all. You download a program to your R4 card, you pop in your game, you just inject it. It literally takes like less than 5 minutes to do everything. And R4 cards like online on Amazon are like mad cheap. So yep, crazy. Yeah, the cool thing is you get the shiny dogs for the event. You know, of course it's cool to have it. The only thing that sucks is like you didn't go through the pain and suffering to get it, so it's not as rewarding for you to get those shiny Pokemon. But I mean, at least you got them, right? I think in Diamond you get a shiny Giratina as a event Pokemon. So I think it's either Diamond or Brilliant Diamond. For the events, you do get like a shiny Giratina, which is, it kind of like, I wouldn't like, I have it in my Pokemon Diamond. I do have that Pokemon, but I'm still gonna hunt for Giratina in Pokemon Platinum on my DS. So because I want to actually have them like legit. And then if you use Pokemon Home, there's certain event Pokemons that are kind of like not allowed to be transferred to other games and stuff. So yeah, you actually have to catch these Pokemon, so. Yeah, I have to like finish catching the shiny Pokemon first, beat the game, and then I'm able to do the events for this game specifically, which is Deoxys, Jirachi, and I forgot what other Pokemon you can do in this game, but yeah, like back in the day, you had to just be in a specific location in order for you to get that event. Like you would either go to like your nearest GameStop or some other place in Japan, Pokemon Center or whatever, and you can just like get it through the little like that little like Wi-Fi thing in the connector that comes with a Fire Red. It can pick up because the employees pretty much they get a game, and it's a distribution game that's just meant to kind of give the event Pokemon to anybody who walks into the GameStop store. And so pretty much they have a console, a Game Boy Advance SP or whatever, and then they just leave it on, and then they go to that program, and then you just literally go in, you connect, and you grab it, and then you can go home. But the thing is, like, there was some stuff that was exclusive to Japan only. The cool thing is that you can even get the Japanese exclusive things for Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I'm pretty sure all these other games. So you legit get like Japanese event Pokemon too, not just like the American ones. So it's pretty cool. It's like the ones we never had an opportunity to get unless you go to Japan. But yeah. Pretty sick. Crazy. Yeah, back in the day, I wish my parents would be able to take me all the time. But then another thing, like back in my day, when these events were happening, the only way you can know about that is either through like word of mouth or like magazines and stuff. And not even that. Sometimes you need to actually just go to GameStop and just hope that you're lucky, and it's one of those days where they're distributing like event Pokemon. But yeah, like, yeah, back in the day, like, we didn't have internet like that like we do now, and like you can find out anything like in a second. Yeah, back in the day, you just had to go to places and you have to hear from other people that tell you, hey, this is happening right now. If you go over there, you can like get whatever. But yeah, kind of unfair, right? But it's pretty cool. Like, that was before Wi-Fi and just connecting your console to Wi-Fi, because of course the Game Boy Advance and SP doesn't have Wi-Fi until the Nintendo DS Lite. Was it the DS Lite? No. Yeah, the DS Lite had Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's pretty wild that they did that, but also cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole different time back in the day. And then even the Game Boy Color, they had some sort of mobile device that connected to your Game Boy Color that was exclusive to Japan, and you get perks in the game. I think you get like an egg for using a mobile phone connected to your Game Boy Color. And it was like only in Japan. But they already had like some sort of stuff already brewing, you know? And yeah. Yeah, printer. Yeah, yeah. They had a sewing machine. They had a sewing machine for the Game Boy Color. You can put your Game Boy Color in a sewing machine. Yeah, man. They had the little camera. Yes. I thought you knew that. Yeah, for sure, dude. Like, look it up. There's a sewing machine. You put your Game Boy Color in a sewing machine, and I don't know, dude. I guess that's a thing. That was a thing back in the day. It's wild, dude. It's so wild. I don't know, man. If your mom wants to play the Game Boy Color, and I don't even know what it does, really. I don't know if there's like an exclusive game for that. Like sewing. I don't know. It's a thing, though. It exists. Yeah, man. I forgot what else there is for the Game Boy Color that's wild, but even the things like back in the day, of course, your console didn't have a backlight, so you needed to play like in a well-lit room or outside in the sun. But back in the day, you needed to like attach like these like light accessories on your Game Boy Color, and it will get so ridiculous, bro. There were so many add-ons that you can do for your Game Boy Color, like speakers, like a magnifying glass. I had a magnifying glass on my Game Boy Color when I was a kid, and it had like a little light, and it was something huge. I wish I still had it till this day, but I don't think I do. But it was such a huge accessory that attaches there, and of course it kills your battery faster, so because it's using a light. So but yeah, I had that as a kid. It just became ridiculous. So many things you can attach to it. My cousin had one of those. My first was a Game Boy Advance SP, so didn't need the light. Yep, you're lucky, buddy. You didn't suffer like us, man. You had to literally, as a kid, hold the flashlight while you're playing the game, because you can't keep your light on in the room. Your mom will like get mad. That's what happened to me. I was playing my Game Boy and left the light on, and my parents weren't playing with that, bro. They're Spanish parents. They weren't having me like waste electricity bill. They're like, turn off the game, turn off the light. So I legit sometimes will have to hold the flashlight in my mouth, duct tape some sort of light to my forehead so I can just play Pokemon. Have something, man, and just make it work. But yeah, like back in the day it was so normal too. Like we didn't think of a backlight, I guess, like the need for a backlight. It was just like it worked. Like you really like right now, like you thinking about it and you're just like, that doesn't make sense. Like why did they do that? Like, but it worked. We're kids and I was playing the crap out of the Game Boy Color and nothing stopped me, bro. Like it looked good back in the day, but now I see it and it's just horrible. I didn't realize the external light used the console battery. Oh, actually, not all of them do. Not all of them do, but yeah, there's some that you need to buy extra batteries, and it has its own like batteries, like a little thing to put more batteries onto your accessories as well. That is true. So that's another thing. You'll have to ask your parents for batteries all the time to go to the store and get batteries, because, you know, just imagine playing for like maybe 30-20 hours. You're gonna go through a set of batteries like pretty fast. And that was not cheap. It adds up. But yeah, even the PSP when it came out, it was also like, it was crazy, bro. The kind of things you can attach to a PSP. It had a backlight, but you can attach speakers. You can like, you know, do so many things, because it wasn't just like a game console. It played movies, it played music. When the PSP came out, that was pretty much the first iPod, you know? And like that thing, it used a lot of things too. You can get like these extra like fat batteries that attaches to your console, and it just sticks out. It looks so crazy. Like good old days. I remember for Christmas, my parents got me like a set of speakers that you just slide your PSP onto it, and the thing would be so loud. But yeah. Oh, my cousin gave me her Game Boy Color, and I used to go through a lot of batteries for that. Yeah, exactly. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, it's crazy when you look back at it, how difficult it was. But if you're in that time, it was normal. Like, that's all you know. You know, you don't know anything better. So of course you're just like, this is the coolest thing ever. When it first came out, that was like the most advanced technology. You know, a portable system that you can hold in your hands. Like, it was insane. Like, just that right there was just like, it blew people's minds. You know? And then Pokemon, the rest is history, you know, after that. Yeah, I felt so cool having a portable system. I'm like, look, I can play my video games anywhere I want. And I just felt like the coolest kid ever. Before they did have portable systems. Like, if you know about it, they did have a portable Sega Genesis. They actually had that. They had other portable systems that are really old. But you know, Game Boy Color was just like insane. And then the other ones were really expensive compared to the Game Boy Color when it came out. I used to have a portable Sega Genesis, but it was broken. We gave it to my uncle because he kind of like fixes like technology. He was good at stuff like that. But my dad gave it to him to fix it for me, and I never seen it again. My uncle like dead ass kept it. Yeah, bro. And I was like thinking about it, man. I was like, dude, where's my Sega Genesis? But I didn't want to be rude. And I'll tell my parents, and my parents like, hey, he's fixing it for you. You gotta be patient. I never seen it again. So, didn't know that. My first system was SP. Didn't have a console until the GameCube a little later. Oh wow, that's crazy. My first console, I think, was the Sega Genesis. The normal one, not the portable one. But yeah. And then my second one, I think, was a Nintendo 64. Then I think it was a Game Boy Color, and then the rest is history, yeah. But my first one was a Sega Genesis. And my dad, pretty much, he bought the Sega Genesis for himself, not for me, by the way. Because I was really, really young. And my dad was into video games, so I kind of got lucky that he bought this for me. He bought this for me, but it was for him, dude. He'll be playing video games all the time. And so sometimes he wouldn't even let me play. He would just be playing the game. I'm like, Dad, let me play. He's like, hold on. Give me a sec. And I'll just be there like, didn't you buy this for me? Yeah, man. My dad, till this day, he plays Grand Theft Auto. He gets off of work, and I gave him my PS4, and he just plays Grand Theft Auto when he gets home. And every time my parents call me, you can hear in the background like the cops chasing my dad in the game and stuff. It's hilarious. And my mom's like, yeah, ever since you gave him the PS4, he plays Grand Theft Auto all the time. Playing games with your dad was probably fun. My dad never was a gamer. Oh yeah, like, it was pretty cool. That's crazy. Yeah, like, it was pretty cool. We played, like, growing up, we actually played, like, Grand Theft Auto together, like, Vice City. We played, like, almost all the Grand Theft Autos together. We played Call of Duty. We just beat the campaign mode. So, it was pretty awesome. But yeah, the bad thing about that is having your dad play your consoles is, like, sometimes he gets hooked on it and doesn't give you a turn. So, you have to wait your turn, bro, until he has his fun. Sometimes he will buy me, like, I think when he bought me a PS2, or I think it was a PS2. He bought me a PS2, and he's like, the thing he will tell me is like, yo, I bought you a PS2, you better be happy. So don't get mad if I use it. So I have to be grateful, pretty much. So I couldn't say nothing, bro. Like, he would have give you the unplugged controller. Yeah, right? That's messed up. He's like, here you go. And you think you're playing the game. If you're like a little kid, you probably think you're playing the game, but you're not. That's so messed up. Yeah, bro, like, as a kid, he for sure, like, pretty much owned the systems. And as I got older, you know, I was able to play. But good times. I'm pretty sure, I think the new Grand Theft Auto, I want to get that for my dad. Once it comes out, I want to get him, like, a whole new, like, brand new gaming system. So he can just stop playing the PS4 and just, like, enjoy the brand new Grand Theft Auto. Because my dad's going to be psyched. He's going to be so addicted to that. It's going to be hilarious, though, to hear the stories my mom will tell me. It's a trip. But yeah, I was like an only child. Like, not an only child. I had sisters. But pretty much growing up, my sisters didn't like to play video games. So I was pretty much in my room alone. So good thing I had my dad to play video games with me. But still, you know, like, I kind of just played games alone all the time. I got used to it. But yeah, at least, you know, some people have brothers. Like, when I was a kid, I wish I had brothers to play video games with me and stuff. But I know some people say having brothers is a pain in the butt too. So I'm kind of happy I don't have brothers. But yeah. But good times, man. When I was a kid too, I somehow hacked my PlayStation 2 to be able to play Japanese games, like the new Naruto games that were coming out. I don't know how I did it, dude, but back in those days when, like, you barely had internet and stuff, I was able to hack my PS2, and I bought, like, blank disc, and I would just, like, you know, I shouldn't be saying this, actually. But yeah. I play Anime Hero. I play, like, fan-made games, like Anime Hero. I play, like, exclusive Japanese games, you know. As a kid, I'm kind of, like, blown away how I did that as a kid. I'm just like, what? How did I know how to do that? Like, what the hell? You need, like, to, like, kind of inject something into your, like, memory card. You needed, like, a boot disk to do it. It was crazy. It wasn't that easy. And sometimes, even hacking PSP portables, like, you can actually mess it up trying to hack it. And there goes, like, $200 down the toilet. But, I don't know, man. I was a crazy kid. Alright, 3 o'clock. We're in the bonus hour. So I'll just do I think 15 more Snorlaxes for the bonus. Actually, we'll do 16 so we can have like an even number, cuz I'm kind of like that. Alright, now we'll do 15. It's like I can end the stream with an odd number. I'm not crazy. But yeah, it's pretty fun to like talk about those things with other people who are kind of like the same age as you, and like they've been through the struggles and they kind of know, like, you know, because they have similar stories and stuff. But yeah, it was wild, man. Back in the 90s, it's wild. Like, everything was so different. Nowadays, kids, like, they're like little kids and they have their own iPads and stuff. It's like, what? It's like, what's going on, man? It's a whole different world. It's like, just imagine being a kid and having a PlayStation 5. That's insane. Like, back in my day, it was like just a PlayStation. And that came out a little later on in life too. That's insane. Let's go. Yeah, but today was a good stream. We talked about a whole bunch of funny things. I kind of like streams like this where we're just talking about random stuff. Because, you know, you don't get so sucked into the shiny hunting and you don't get kind of depressed not seeing a shiny Pokemon. At least we can have fun and just talk about crazy things. It's like if I was like kind of shiny hunting on my own, I would just put on TV or just do something else while I'm shiny hunting just so it won't be so depressing. Because it does get like really boring. Yeah. Like pretty much when Trench goes on here and he's just like killing zombies, bro, it makes time go by so quick. I'm just watching him survive and it's crazy. But yeah, I think that's the best way to just hunt shiny Pokemon. Just watch TV, watch your favorite anime, and just like chill. Don't even think about it, bro. Yeah, I gotta jump on my shiny hunting on the side though, because I'm trying to get shiny Oshawott in Pokemon Black 2. I'm trying to get a shiny Chimchar in Pokemon Pearl. I forgot what else I'm trying to get. And these are like DS games, and the reason I'm just like shiny hunting on DS games on the side is just because I can like emulate it onto the computer. I haven't modded it, so even I can't save it for you guys, you know? So I'm able to shiny hunt on the side, which is good. So I can have my little fun on the side. Six more Snorlaxes. And I have to call it. Looks like we're gonna get to 8,000. Ooh, 74, 74. That was a cool number. Would have been sick to get a shiny Pokemon in one of those numbers. Four more Snorlaxes. It will be sick if he shows up, man. I will let this stream go on, bro. I would not care. If he shows up, man, I'm staying here, man. Forget eating food or anything. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna catch him. The stream's probably gonna go on for like another 40 minutes or something. If he shows up. Yeah, right? It's a chore, man. Yeah, exactly. Catching him. I see what you mean. Yeah, you gotta be careful. I can like literally kill him. I could soft reset over him by mistake. Sometimes he doesn't want to stay in a Pokeball, so you can like throw a whole bunch of Pokeballs and you can waste them all. I have 100 Great Balls and I have a whole bunch of like not a whole bunch of Pokeballs, but I have like a good amount, so I should be safe theoretically, but anything could happen. So it's very like, even though I see him and it's a shiny, there's still a lot of like anxiety that I might not even be able to capture him. Anything could happen. Yo, Trench. Yeah, bro. It's all good. That's actually the last Snorlax, so it's all good, brother, man. I'll be back tomorrow. No shiny though, so you didn't miss nothing, bro. No shinies. No, that was the bonus. Yeah, that was the bonus. I did 15 more Snorlaxes. But yeah, you're good, bro. You're good. You didn't miss anything. Do 20 more right now. I got you, bro. All right. Let's do 20 more, man. Let's get 7,500. Only for you, bro. Only for you. Let's go, man. 20 more. Yeah, you pretty much didn't miss anything, man. It was just, we're just talking about freaking the show, the Pokemon show, like the plot holes of Pokemon. Like, we're just talking about how back in the day with the Game Boy, all the accessories you can like put on your Game Boy just to be able to see at night, speakers you can attach. Like, we just got deep in like a whole thing of conversations. We're doing a bonus. Let's get it. Some of the episodes of OG Pokemon are so lit. Yeah, though. Like, I agree. Definitely, there were like some sick moments. You remember when they pulled guns on Ash? Who? Was that Team Rocket or? Dang. They don't play in the Pokemon universe, huh? He ran into like a gun store. Wow. Yeah, that's probably not allowed now in 2025. Everybody's so sensitive. And they all pulled out guns aiming at Ash. Dang, bro. A little kid. A little kid. That's insane. Yeah, they can't get away with that nowadays. There'll be like a huge protest, bro. I remember when something about Team Rocket robbing the store before that or something. Oh my gosh. I remember when that episode of there was an episode that aired around the world, or I think maybe in Japan, I'm not sure, but it was when it was like a Porygon episode, and there were so many like flashing lights in that episode that it gave a whole bunch of kids like seizures, so they had to ban that episode. Yeah, that actually happened. A whole bunch of kids got seizures because of it, so that's insane. I think you can still watch it, right? You can still look it up, but yeah. I know, right? True. You're just like, yeah, everybody knows about that, man. Just you actually watched it and you survived? Damn. That's hardcore, bro. You're still alive to tell the tale. I don't think I've watched it. Yeah, it's only like 5 seconds of flashing. Yeah, what happened though? Like, what happened to the kids? Like, that's kind of crazy. But I guess there are many different people in the world that are sensitive to those things, so it's not any worse than X-Men episode, not gonna lie. There you go. Was it like only in Japan, or was it like here in America? Because I don't think we got the episode, right? In America? I don't feel like we did. Okay, okay. So you watch it in Japanese, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, I don't think I ever remember seeing that episode. And I was, like, glued to the TV when I was a kid, watching Pokemon. I didn't miss an episode of Pokemon when I was a kid, so I would have known. I would have remembered it. Pretty much that was kind of like the coolest episode, maybe, with Porygon. Like, come on, man. Basically, if there's an anime and it's got, like, English dub, most likely I watched it in subs. That was pretty cool. That's actually so sick. Yo, they got the best things in Japan all the time, bro. You guys get it first, all the time. You guys get all the Naruto games, you get the animes, everything you get first, and then we get second. Like Yu-Gi-Oh, I watched the whole thing subbed. Fillers and everything. Oh, damn. I used to call my cousin every Saturday after the new episodes aired. The Pokemon anime was so good. Yeah, dude. It was so fire, man. And then back in those days when you're a kid, they're like selling Pokemon cards, the Pokemon games and everything. So like, as a kid, I had everything Pokemon. I was so addicted to that. But good times, bro. I even had like the whole Pokemon like decks and stuff. I didn't even know how to play the actual card game, but I still played with like little kids next to me, like in my little neighborhood and stuff. Yeah, dude, of course, man. This is no sweat, bro. At least we get to chill for a little bit more. It's all good. Who knows, I get lucky because of you right now. Yeah, it's no biggie, bro. No sweat. I might get lucky because of you, you know? And you can end on a clean ass number. Exactly, 7,500, so that's true. So my OCD in me, it's gonna be happy, bro. I'm gonna be like, yes, 7,500. I can go to sleep at night. It's not a weird ass number. Yeah, I don't mind, bro. Like, it goes kind of quick too, so. Are you gonna play zombies on stream today, or you're gonna do any shiny hunting? I did like 500 random encounters last night. Damn, Tangela? Damn, bro. Cause someone called me a pussy, and I stayed up like 200 more, bro. That's how I be, bro. I be getting manipulated like that too, bro. You're not the only one. Damn. 500, that's not easy, man. How's your batteries, bro? How do they last that long, your batteries? That's crazy. I was like, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna do 400. Watch me. Dang. Hey, at least you're committed, bro, to getting that Pokemon again. Yeah, the second time, once you see that Pokemon, you're gonna get it, bro. It's gonna happen. You're like prepared. They last pretty good for some $14 batteries. Oh, nice. You got rechargeable ones, right? You did say that. Yeah, heck yeah. Rechargeable batteries are the best. Oh, 2,800. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually. That's like a cell phone battery right there. That's crazy. Alright, we got 5 more. Yeah, in the future, I will like mod my Game Boy Color just to have like that battery where you can just charge with a, you know, C port. It's not that much either, and then it just takes soldering and stuff, but it's so like it makes sense, you know, to do it if you play your Game Boy Color a lot. But rechargeable batteries are like right there, you know. It's like not a big difference. So, but yeah. Yeah, right? It's so clean too, like just to be able to put a USB-C modern like type charger onto your old ass Game Boy Color. That is so sick. But yeah, the only difference is that you won't have to replace the batteries and let it die. Yep. And it lasts forever. It's gonna last you forever, man. Probably days. Cause like to just light up that little screen with that huge battery, bro, you're good. You're good for a long time. Let's go. One more after this one. That wasn't that bad, man, at all. That was probably like 5 minutes. Yeah, right? That wasn't bad. At least I'm putting work, man. At least you're kind of like motivating me to put more work onto this hunt, so I appreciate that. There you go. No shiny. It's not the time yet. But alright, homies. I hope you guys have a good rest of your days. Thank you for chilling. You know, thank you for just stopping by, Trench. I do appreciate that. Hope you guys have a good, awesome rest of your days. And I'll be back tomorrow. Yep. Same time, bro. Same hunt. We ain't stopping, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Hoodie. Alright, guys. Peace. I'll be back tomorrow.